I do. Hello everyone, welcome to A Night of Dead by Daylight. I'm your host, Dick MC, and tonight we are playing game 34 of Bubba, No Perks, No Add-ons. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. Please consider a like and a subscribe. We're doing all kinds of interesting things now, especially thanks to, in fact, this challenge I'm doing with Bubba. But I didn't start with Bubba. What happened is, I've been hearing a lot of people talk about how the game is survivor-sided, and I thought that doesn't align with the data. You see, I actually keep stats in my games. And I know I'm just one person with my stats, but my stats align with Nightlight's stats, and he does tens of thousands of games across platforms and things of that sort. So, there's some validity there. But I thought about various things. I said, you know what, let's try something absolutely insane. I'm going to play 100 games without perks and add-ons and see how I do. So I played 100 games of Trapper without perks and add-ons. I won 57. Did it with Wraith, won 56. I did it with Bubba, and I won. 3Ks or more, 60 games. I played 100 games with Doctor, I won 55. So that kind of, leans one way. But if you like the alternate side of the questions, you want to look over here, and you might even be looking at Bubba. I'll talk more about him in a minute. Shape is the only killer I have so far where I played 100 games and I had more losses than wins. However, if you add my ties and my wins, my ties are 2Ks, I have more non-losses than losses. Hag, I absolutely had more wins than losses, but I didn't crack the 51% mark like I did with the rest of these guys. With Bubba right now, I think I'm 14 and something. Let me double check my math because, data. I am indeed 14, and 5. So I'm not having the best of times with Bubba, but hey, I only need one win, and I will have more wins than losses again. And then I need to jump on it. Now I keep seeing my brother online, and I'm hoping that he'll join me here in a minute. I already know that Nico's ready to go. And Nico, if you're watching the post, I have a really cool idea I want to try. I hope you'll like it, but I think it's gonna be fun. All right, I'm gonna ready up here. Nothing too horrifying there, except for a lot of the same platform. No flashlight, but lots of toolboxes. We'll see how it goes. If I get a win, I'm good to go. Normally Nico's not on right when I am, but I wanted to get one game in before I went with Survivor, because I am trying to progress this series, even if only one game at a time. But we'll see how that goes. I will not be on Saturday, day after tomorrow, because the Niners are playing, and hopefully they're winning and getting into the NFC title game and then getting into the Super Bowl. But let's not get ahead of myself. Let's beat the Packers first, and then we'll see how that goes. Sorry about the cookies, but I'm getting my snack on, and I'm gonna do that. Normally, I don't start the stream beforehand, but looks like I was the last one to be on tonight, so it's going to cause a couple pleasant changes. But how do I win? If that's the question, well, the answer is I do my best, and I absolutely camp and tunnel. My point is, if I can win without perks and add-ons just by strategically camping and tunneling, how much more dominant can a killer be if they use perks or add-ons or both? I don't even claim to be a great killer. Overall, when I last checked at the end of my Hag series, I had a 58% kill rate, I think, which is how MMR is determined. Now, here I am at Yamaoka. This is probably an L. Yamaoka, probably an L. It's not what I wanted, guys. I'm gonna leave that there. I don't know why. Maybe I'll need it later. I got a gen there. They're on a gen there. See, there's no point in going all the way to that other one. Now this one has some merit. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Run that way. Go ahead and get popped up. That's actually good. Got a resource out of the way. He ran off too, so I don't have to break it. Did I hear it? I thought I heard a gen going, and I didn't. So then I got scared. I really do hate this map. I really do. So I don't know that, you know, if survivors are playing halfway intelligently. Sprint burst delayed. Sprint burst. Nothing I can do here. She just keeps on looping me. Can I get this? I can't. And that alone might cost me this whole game. That alone. That alone might cost me the whole game right there, folks. What I mean by that is you cannot miss with your power. You cannot miss with your power. You can't. You can't miss with your power. So here I am guarding a 3-gen against survivors who clearly know how to avoid one another with a whole mile to run around. And then they just run that way, so I can't do anything. I just can't. There's really nothing going on here. I gotta go back to this one, because this is where they're gonna go. I am screwed. And then they can 2-man and 3-man. And I don't even know where they are. I got nothing. I'm just completely hosed. That is irritating. But it's my fault for missing that chainsaw. And then they're over here. Then they just run off. There they all are. And then so they gotta be somewhere. I don't know, that might have screwed me over. But I got nothing. And chasing them is pointless. Chasing them is worthless. It does nothing for me because... There we go. There's that guy. And he's still got this disgusting loop here that I can't do anything about. And then he lies away for miles because he has lied. I guess the only thing I can try to do here is get a down. And then he runs to Shack and he gets that for free. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They're just dog pooping me right now. There's nothing I can do. Nothing at all. Like, nothing I can do. Games like this are just misery. And then here they go. They got... Like, what do I... And then again... So they're just, like... You know, and good for them, right? Like they got their bully build. And they're gonna get their memes, they're gonna get their play. They're gonna get what they want out of this. And then they communicate well because they got that nonsense. They get the gen done. He probably has like all kinds of cool perks. She's got sprint burst. Body block form, body block form. Can't even do that because they got all these rocks on this incredibly unfair map. Unless I bring perks, then it's a different kind of map. Not for you. Oh, you get the gens done, guys. You get the gens done. Good for you. You get the gens done. But that's all you get. I get this one kill because I'm Bubba. There's that. I'll take my 1K. They got me. They own me. They did great. I suck. There's that. Good for me. Good for me. And then they all run out. Good for them. Okay, there's that. Good for them. And then he got this door open. So I got my 1K, I guess. Hey, Nico, would you hate me if I played another one? Because that just feels terrible. Yep, go ahead. Throw it. I got my 1K, guy. Like, so, here's the thing. You might argue, like, oh, how much skill is that? There's a lot going on. But how much skill did that take? Bringing in this build, running outside the map. Now, the good skill, the things that they did well were like how they avoided one another, how they worked the map, and that is a skill. But there wasn't going to be anything else. I wasn't going to get anything else done. That was just a butt kicking in the making, and that's all it was going to be. That's all that was going to happen. So you do your best, you try to get it down, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. However, games that bad, they happen, but they're not as common as Killer Mains would lead you to believe. They're not as normal. So, you know, yeah, I'm having a rough patch, and it happens, but, you know, I've done this with 6 killers, and what happens if I just bring a map? What happens if I just bring Ruin? And then I can monitor my 3-gen, and it's going down. So just be careful with, you know, just be careful with the snap reactions, because you watch one of the games where I have a 4K, you'd be like, wow, it really is OP. It is, but I'm not winning 100 out of 100. So, thanks to Nico being cool, let me try again, seeing if I can't shake that off. you know, I'll try another one and see how that goes. That was literally one hook, one kill.